Hey guys, how's it going? Today I'm going to be telling you about the kinds of people that I really don't like. The one-upper. Someone who always has to outdo you no matter what. You could be having the crappiest day of your life and their day is still worse. On the other hand, you could have something really awesome happen to you and something better happen to them. And it's always, yeah, but you know what happened to me? Or just, I can't stand those people because you just want to say something and then they have to come in and be like, yeah, but this happened to me. People who think they're the best. Now I know somebody who does this on a regular basis and they will remain nameless, but all the time, I kid you not, this person talks like this. I came up with this, I'm so smart. I have the best ideas sometimes. Obviously it's gonna work because I came up with it. Yeah, really not kidding, I know somebody who is exactly like that, and those kind of people who just sit up on their pedestal and think they are the shit, you're not, okay? Nobody likes you. Nobody likes you and your arrogance. People who always have 2 cents to give. Sometimes you just really don't want somebody else's opinion, but there's always that one person who's around who's just gonna give it to you and you aren't gonna ask because they just think that their 2 cents worth is some epiphany of sorts. It's like anytime you're trying to decide on something and they just come in out of nowhere and they're just like, you should do this. Did I ask you? Did I remotely ask for your opinion? No, because 99% of the time, I don't give a shit about your opinion. People who are happy all the time. Now, it's not to say that you can't be in a really, really good mood all the time, or people who just are just generally happy people. I'm not frowning upon those kinds of people. I'm not really frowning at all. I just really don't like people who can't show any emotion that's not happy. I'm really sorry, but that just really bothers me. Like, if something bad happens and they're like, it's okay. No, it's not okay. Get mad, get angry, get pissed the fuck off. If something sad happens, get sad. Show some emotion. Like, people who are just happy all the time, you're basically flatlining and you kind of come across emotionless sometimes. If something bothers somebody, and it's something that would bother me, and I know I would get pissed, and this person's like, everything is okay. I'm like, no, it's not. It's not okay. Do something about it. For crying out loud. I cannot stand people who are happy all the time. I love people who show emotion, people who get passionate, people who get angry. As long as you're not getting angry at me, please don't get angry at me, I'll probably cry. But if you're angry at something, especially if it's something that I get angry about too sometimes, you can just vent to me. I'm cool with people who vent to me. People who just flatline at happy all the time, you're kind of boring actually. And if I'm upset about something that most people get upset about and you're not upset about it, it's really hard to try to tell you about it. Sometimes you want to be happy and rub off your happiness on other people. These people just make everybody else feel like shit. And it's just because they're happy all the time and I'm like, wow, wouldn't it be great to be happy all the time? But it's not. I like to feel passion, I like to feel emotion, and that's a kind of really good quality in some people if you can feel a range of emotions. If you feel one fucking emotion, you're a boring person. My way or the highway. I can't stand people. Mostly this kind of goes with when you're working in a collaboration or on a team. People who just think that, this kind of goes back to what I said before, that what they think is the best, and if other people don't do it this way, it's not going to get done or they're doing it wrong. Not true whatsoever. Because everybody's different and everybody has their own way of going about doing stuff, and it really, really bothers me because, like the person I mentioned before who thinks that they are the best, same person who gave me this idea for this one, and they're telling me to go and do stuff, and I would do it a much more efficient way that makes more sense to me, and they're like, no, you're gonna do it this way, you're gonna do this, 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 and this, and I'm like, well, I could cut out like 4 of the steps right now and just do it this way and cover every single thing, but no. Most people who are like my way or the highway people, your ideas suck. And they suck because you have never been opened to anybody else's opinion because you think that yours is the only one that matters. Surprise, it's not. Everybody can contribute, and then that's how you end up with a team effort. You can't just do everything your way or kick people to the curb because they're not doing it the way you want it done. People who get annoyed by other people's fun. I got the idea for this portion from when my mom, my sister, and I were bowling a couple weeks back, and we were having a blast. And then this couple comes in, takes over the lane beside us, and they are not happy. They are not bowling for pleasure. They are bowling for like practice without fun. It was so weird. They were just poker faced and just throwing the ball down the lane and then turning around, grabbing another ball, waiting for the pins to set up, throwing it again. There was no excitement whatsoever. If anything, they kept giving myself, my mom, and my sister really dirty looks because we were cheering each other on. And like, my mom would get the ball in the gutter and we'd be like, yeah, Brenda, yeah! And then like my sister would get a strike and we were just like, standing up and we're like, woohoo, yeah, this is like great, this is the greatest thing ever, woohoo! It's not really, we're not professionals, we're just having fun. And the people beside us were like, anytime we would cheer for somebody else. And I'm like, this is a random Thursday night for one, random Thursday night. We're really sorry that we're having fun, because clearly you are not. They weren't even there for that long. I think they did maybe 2 games of them just throwing strikes, poker face, grab another ball, get another strike. No excitement whatsoever. It was the weirdest thing, and I was like, if you bitch stare at somebody who is having fun, I mean, if there are sometimes strange things that happen in public that you can stare at. But somebody having a fun time and enjoying themselves is not something that you should be like, what the fuck, to. That's not something you should be doing that to. That person is having fun. Let them have fun. Are they bothering you? Probably not. Leave them alone. There's a million and one things about people that really bother me. I can assure you this is not going to be the last time I ever make this video, but I am going to end it on this note. I cannot stand oblivious people. Do you know how many times in the last month I've almost been run over by somebody with a shopping cart in the mall or something? Or just somebody walks into me. I am literally Princess Mia in the Princess Diaries. When she gets sat on by that random dude in the middle of the movie, that's me. Nobody ever seems to notice when I'm there. And it's not like I appear there, because I do that a lot. I like to sneak up on people. I'm a really quiet walker, so I can do that. I can just stand beside someone for a good like 5 minutes and they'll never know I'm there. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about I've been standing here for 5 minutes. I haven't moved, I am occupying space, and you're still gonna run into me with your grocery cart. There's a whole other side of this aisle, and you're gonna hit me. Really? Really? You're gonna get really close and still not notice that I'm there? And then they stare at you like it's all your fault. What? I don't understand how some people can be so oblivious. A human being standing in front of me while I'm wheeling my cart down a grocery aisle. How do you miss that? How? I'm so confused. Literally how I got this is I was picking out sushi in the grocery store, and I've been there for probably about maybe 3 minutes. And this guy still hit me with his grocery cart. But yeah, like, I'll never understand how people don't notice that there's a human being occupying space in their general vicinity, that they're just gonna hit them. Whether it's you're walking, you're pushing a grocery cart, like whatever you're doing, I do not understand how on foot, I'm not talking about driving. Driving is a whole other thing, and a couple years back I did a driving rant. You can count on me doing another one now that I've been driving for about 4 years. But yeah, I do not understand how you just don't notice somebody occupying space. So that's a couple things about people who really annoy me, and like I said before, you can count on me doing another one, probably not anytime soon. But in the next couple of weeks, I will have a huge announcement for you guys, which is going to be awesome. And if you like this video, or you relate to this video, or you just hate some of the people that I mentioned in this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and click the subscribe button so that you can see more from me. All of my social networking links are in the description box below. So like my Twitter, my Tumblr, my Instagram, my Facebook, and I will see you guys next Thursday for a new video. Until then, I hope you guys have a great week, and I will see you soon. Mwah! Bye! I need a scenario. Staring at us. My camera's gonna die. Where's my charger? Ah! I'm running. My camera almost died and I don't remember where I was. Frick, I was on a roll too. Okay. I think I got that in. Okay, so we're just gonna leave that there and start again. Okay. Everything sucks. Just kidding. Happy all the time. Okay, there's something in my eye. Alright. My eye's twitching! It really doesn't want me to do this video at all. Okay. Moving on. Alright, let's do this.